We are on our way to the Strong Museum. We have made it to the Strong Museum. This is the outside of the world-famous butterfly garden here at the Strong Museum. Hello there YouTube, it's Jason, also known as the Black Bean Boy, and today I am back with another video. So today is Thursday, January 8th, 2026. I hope you're having a great day. The premise of today's vlog is I am outside the Strong National Museum of Play right now in Rochester, New York. Me and my brother, Eric in America, also known as Arcade Warrior, are gonna go inside. There's a lot of cool things in there, a lot of cool exhibits. It's basically a giant toy museum, and they also have a video game museum slash Hall of Fame in there and a pinball museum. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun today. We're gonna check out everything the Strong Museum has to offer. We're gonna look at some old toys, and yeah, it should be a fun day. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video. They have this really cool giant Dungeons and Dragons thing outside. Hopefully once we get in there I can get a better look at it. Bro, where are we heading to right now?
What's up, dudes? We're at the Strong National Museum of Play. I haven't been here in 11 years.
It's been a long time.
And I'm joined with this guy, the Bean.
Let's not get hit by this
vehicle
over here.
Oh, this should be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm gonna go play with some toys.
We are now inside. This is totally different from when I came a few years ago. But yeah, this is really cool. I remember riding this carousel all the time when I was a kid, and then over here is a really cool Bill Gray's inside of a trolley car. We are now officially inside the museum. I found Dory, guys. Look at all these fish. This is the world's largest glass marble. That is so cool. This marble was made at the Corning Museum of Glass, and it weighs about 50 pounds. It's crazy. Ah, yes, the perfect toy for little Jimmy. Chemcraft, chemistry lab. This is probably the biggest Jack in the Box I've ever seen. That's massive, look at that. And then there's a mini one right next to it. Over here we got Elmo. We got this surfing Barbie doll. This really cool rocking horse, which I would have loved as a kid. And then, I forget what these are called, but I've always thought they were cool. They're kind of like tops, I think. Is this a reference to The Who? You know, the band, The Who? I found Yoda! Oh, I can always hear Yoda, dude. I heard him. I was born ready. We're going into this really disorienting maze. Hopefully I don't fall.
Oh,
whoa.
They're like padding here.
This is wild.
Ooh, I want to hit into it. This is cool. I remember this.
Whoa. This is crazy, guys. Whoa.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's actually making me dizzy. Whoa. They have some really cool action figures over here. They got Captain America, Popeye, some Star Wars ones. I see Yoda. I found Yoda again, a hidden Yoda. Spider-Man. That's a really cool Wonder Woman, and I found another hidden Yoda. Look, Yoda's my favorite, guys. We are now heading into the Sesame Street area. It's Big Bird, no way. I found where Oscar the Grouch lives. He's gone fishing with Slimy. That's his little house. He lives in a trash can, and there's a recycling bin next to him too. This is the Elmo area. When I was a kid, I loved Elmo. He's actually up right over here. I spotted Elmo. This whole Sesame Street area literally remains unchanged from my childhood. I literally feel like I'm like 7 years old right now. This is so cool. I'm glad that they have not changed this area. They have a bunch of Elmo toys over here. Some old Elmo toys. It's so cool. I used to love this area when I was a little kid. This is so cool that they haven't changed it. Look at this record store. That is so cool. They have this little food cart over here that I always used to play with, and then I always liked seeing this shop with all of the different foods up there. What's he doing? Look at that guy. They even have this little movie theater over here where me and my brother would always play. He would be behind the glass selling me movie tickets. Let's do it, let's do it. Give me a ticket, bro.
I'm giving my brother a movie ticket. Take your ticket, sir.
Thanks, bro.
Come on in.
let's go in. Look at that. It's a whole movie theater in here.
We got Bert and Ernie up there. Watching from afar, dude. They got the best seats in the house. Lucky alone. Oh yes, this is so cool.
Over here they have this payphone where you're able to call the Sesame Street characters. I remember me and my brother used to be obsessed with this. I always used to call Elmo. And I think he would call Big Bird or Cookie Monster. The Tickle Me Elmo used to be a very popular toy back in the day. And look, there's Taz. This is Big Bird's nest, guys. It used to be different. It used to be made of like a rubber material. But look at that. And that's his mailbox. Also, since we're in Rochester, there's a mini Wegmans inside where you can go shop as a kid. You know, you can pick up fake food and check out. I always loved that as a kid. Guys, I used to be obsessed with train tables when I was little. I think I remember playing on this one, but yeah, I loved Thomas the Tank Engine and train tables. This train table is huge. They also have this little train that you can ride on. I rode on this many times as a little kid. I found a hidden Mickey. I spot some video games, guys. There's a lot of video games over here. This is so cool. I never knew Fonzie had his own video game. That's awesome. Guys, I found another hidden Yoda. That shirt is amazing. I need that shirt, guys. That's so cool. This is the money shot, guys. This is like the main hub of the museum, right over here. I have to go in here. This is all like superheroes and comic books. Superman first appeared in 1938, Action Comics #1. This is like my favorite area of the museum. There's all these really cool comic book things over here. They've always had this. I'm gonna show you guys in detail all the comic books and superhero stuff here. Who's that guy up there? He's friendly, and I think he's from the neighborhood. They have some video games, some comics, a Wonder Woman mask, some more comics and action figures. They have this amazing Alex Ross painting. They got some graded comic books over here. This is the Spider-Man Annual #1. And then they got Fantastic Four 82. Dude, this Hulk action figure is awesome. This is my dream comic book, giant size X-Men #1. The first X-Men comic, I believe, with like the international team, so like Storm, Wolverine. I want to get this one so bad. I am literally in heaven right now. I love seeing all the comic books. There's my guy up there, Wolverine. I have a few of these games. I believe I have this X-Men one. I know I have Superman for the Atari 2600. And I have this Marvel game for the DS. I found my favorite, guys, the Incredible Hulk. Look at him up there. He's huge. That's what the Hulk would say. He'd be like, guys, I'm afraid of spiders, so this is the closest I'm gonna get. But there's an actual spider in there. This is the first appearance of the Black Panther. I have a reprint of this comic. Guys, this is so funny. I have this Web of Spider-Man comic in my box at home. How cool is that? I also used to have a poster like this in my room. I don't know what happened to it. Look at all of this vintage DC stuff. Wow, Secret Wars #1, Wolverine.
Went on a field trip to the Strong Museum here, and we had and I went in there and I think some of the patterns in the letter.
We've made it to the pinball area over here at the Strong Museum. Look at all these really cool pinball machines. They have a bunch of like vintage ones, new, old. This is so cool. I didn't know they had an Incredible Hulk pinball machine.
It's like a video style pinball, Revenge for Mars, Lord of the Rings, but this evolution of
Look at this one, Monster Bash. This looks so cool. Revenge from Mars. This is like a video pinball. It's like a half video game, half pinball. Look at this massive Hercules pinball machine. This one looks really old too. Wow. Sorry for the glare. But this is so cool. These are like some of the design sketches for certain pinball machines. And then this is the evolution of pinball. Wow, these are so old, they're so cool. I can't believe they have these here. This one says Humpty Dumpty. Wow. This one's a classic Funhouse. I've played this one a few times. Look at this giant pinball. There's also flippers outside too. So it's like we're in a pinball machine. I think this is like a newer Star Wars one, but it looks so cool. They have movie clips on the screen too. Look at Ben Kenobi. Let's see if we can find a hidden Yoda. We found another hidden Yoda. Look at that, guys. This place is a gold mine for Yoda. Guys, look, this is what a prototype for a pinball machine looks like. This is for the Lord of the Rings pinball. It's the prototype. And then you have the real one right over here. This one's beautiful too. Look at all the lights. Guys, my brother was nice enough to give me a token so I can play this Incredible Hulk pinball. Thank you so much, bro. Put in the coin. Dude, this looks awesome.
Bro, this is totally you.
I gotta get one of these for the house.
Wow.
Whoa.
I wonder what year this is from.
Probably 70s.
Yeah, probably 60s, late 60s, 70s, right?
I keep getting at these things. Dude, I love this. This is so cool. Hulk smash. I'm trying to get the high score. The score's kind of broken.
Yeah. It's a little glitchy.
This reminds me of the one that you had.
Yeah.
Like I think it was like a racing thing.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, the racing pinball.
With the way it feels.
Right down the middle.
Saved it. Oh, we got another ball. It was lit. I got my ball back. 4X. Right down the middle. They have some old Play-Doh, a Slinky, and look, a pet rock. I've always wanted one. Dude, that's probably like the best pet you could find, honestly. We're gonna go inside this really cool Bill Gray's and get some hamburgers. This is our food over here. We got 2 world's greatest cheeseburgers from Bill Gray's and some fries. These look delicious. If you've never had Bill Gray's, I highly recommend you try it because their food is always really good.
So cool.
I also got a Loganberry, which is a staple drink of Western New York, and Bill's Mafia.
Take it before I eat it. All right.
I used to love this area when I was a kid. It's like very old-fashioned, kind of like 1800s, early 1900s vibe. Okay guys, now we're gonna go into this Reading Adventureland. They have a lot of cool stuff in here, like Wizard of Oz theming, fantasy, pirates, Jack and the Beanstalk, some cool stuff.
It's a haunted house.
There's like this old detective haunted house over here. Wizard's Workshop. This is like fantasy themed. There's a dragon over here. Someone left their sword in the stone. I'm following the yellow brick road. And look it up here, guys. It's Humpty Dumpty. All roads lead to Humpty Dumpty. Since we're on the yellow brick road, look at what I found. They have Dorothy's ruby slippers. These aren't the screen used ones. They're a reproduction, but they're still really cool to see. This is like a whole fantasy magic area. Look, they have some stuff over here like Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, J.R.R. Tolkien. How cool is that? Some other like fairy tales. There's a magic mirror. There's some Harry Potter stuff over here. There's like a Narnia game, a board game. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. There's this little Dr. Seuss exhibit over here. Look, there's actually green eggs and ham. That is so cool. Also the Lorax, and my boy, the Cat in the Hat. The Cat in the Hat has always been my favorite. I love that story. I love the little VHS. The ending is so sad. That always made me cry. There's some more Cat in the Hat stuff over here. There's a Captain Underpants book. And then look at this. Look at how cute this is. Peter Rabbit. That's so cool. Those books look so old.
All this stuff a long time ago. Back when I was a wee little baby.
Guys, what happened to my legs? What?
Hey! What's up, dude?
Look at this little cave over here, guys. It's like a little adventure cave. They have Pitfall over here. You can play Pitfall, one of my favorite Atari games. Look at the controller. There must be some sort of computer in here because that's like a Logitech controller. And then look at this. Over here they have a Commodore 64. They have Zork 2. I love the Zork games. They're really fun text adventures. And guys, look, a hidden Yoda, another one. There's so many Yodas in this place. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons for the computer. I still find it so cool that they have not taken the Pitfall out of here. We're in this really dark cave. I gotta be careful not to hit my head because there's a lot of low ceilings over here. This is so cool though. There's like a pirate ship over here.
This is it, dude. This is the game. I remember playing this here all the time when I was little. That's crazy. It's like one of those marble games where you have to like lift it up from here, and then you have to kind of like follow the maze. And obviously you don't want to get in that one. You want to get it into like, I forget which hole it is. I don't know if it's I think it's the rescue. You want to follow like the kind of the little trail on the map. But that is so cool.
Guys, he would literally spend like all day playing this here when we were kids.
Yeah,
I
would refuse to leave until I got the ball into the rescue. Rescue Island. It's like one of those, I don't know what the actual...
Guys, I found a troll. This is what all of my haters look like, by the way. I mean, I guess they look pretty cool, because, I mean, that's kind of cool, not gonna lie. There's like a gingerbread house over here. There's a pumpkin carriage. This is pretty iconic here. It's this giant, and you can actually operate them with these little handles over here. Dude, this place looks so cozy. It reminds me of like Goldilocks.
That's my bed. I sleep in that bed.
That's the pirate ship I was talking about. We just walked up some stairs and I totally remember this area. Look, there's like a giant chessboard. This is so cool. And then there's also this cool piano that you can step on. Let's try it out. There's also an invisible harp.
Look at that.
Let's walk over this bridge. Whoa, it's pretty rickety, guys. This is so cool. Oh, we're on top of the boat. We've made it to the top of the boat. There's the ship wheel for the boat. We're inside the Mystery Mansion. This place is so cool. Look, there's a little fireplace that you can crawl through. There's like this hidden mirror. And then you're also able to look through this picture. It's kind of creepy, like something out of Scooby-Doo. And then there's a back cave, like a little cave back over here. Look at this.
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Dude, they got a Scooby-Doo game here.
Oh, 100 Frights. That's PlayStation,
I
right?
think so.
But I don't know, man. It's modded, bro.
Dude, I remember this from when we were little. We always used to play this in here. There's also another video game over here. I have no idea what game this is, but it looks cool. Me and my brother used to love this area as a kid. There's so many cool things that you could just explore. Right over here is that fireplace I was showing you guys. But yeah, this is cool. It's like a little cave. Gives me Scooby-Doo vibes. Guys, this looks like a Three Stooges type detective agency, or like Mickey, Donald, Goofy. That's the vibes it gives off, like Acme Detective Agency. And the Mystery Mansion is just so much fun. They have Betty White's Emmy in here. That's so cool.
Is that actually your Emmy?
Okay guys, now we're heading up these stairs to get to the Toy Hall of Fame and like the little video game area with the Video Game Hall of Fame. This is probably my favorite area of the museum. We are now inside the Toy Hall of Fame area. There's some old toys over here. Look, there's a TIE Fighter. There's like these little puppets. Another Jack in the Box. I spot an Ewok. There's an Ewok next to that 8-ball right over there. There's a Raggedy Ann doll. An old-fashioned Barbie doll. And guys, look, they have a hidden 9-nub. That's 9-nub. They also have Jar Jar Binks over here. Look, there's like an original battleship over here. That's so cool. There's like all these famous people up here. I think a lot of them like created toys. But look, they have George Lucas.
Oh, and they have an Atari down there. Look at that.
These are all like building toys. So they have like Legos, an erector set, Lionel trains, Lincoln Logs. Dude, that's so cool. They have Tinker toys over here as well. Ah, dude, look at those Disney blocks. This is the sign for the National Toy Hall of Fame at the Strong Museum. They have a Mr. Potato Head over here, an Easy Bake Oven, Etch-a-Sketch. Look at the Play-Doh. Me and my brother love Play-Doh. Over here they have plaques with like all of the different toys they've inducted into the Hall of Fame. Magic 8-Ball, G.I. Joe, Dungeons and Dragons, Clue, Checkers. They have so many different things. Barbie.
The ball was inducted in 2009, all shapes and all sizes.
How did it take them that long to induct a ball into the Hall of Fame?
Well, they inducted an Atari before they inducted a ball, which is probably one of the oldest toys known to man.
We've made our way to the video game section. Look, they got Half-Life 2, the original Call of Duty for PC, Ocarina of Time, GoldenEye 007. This is one of the coolest areas here. They have like all the video games, arcade games. There's a bunch you can play, and then there's a bunch that they have in like these display cases. They have an original Pong machine over here, guys. How cool is that? Wow. They got Galaga, Super, Street Fighter 2. That's cool. They have so many arcade games you can just play in here. Look at this. This is like the dark arcade room. They have everything in here. Donkey Kong, Tron, wow, Defender, Star Wars, Aliens. Wow. Oh, this is my favorite. This is one of my favorites. The original Frogger. Got asteroids over here. Tron is over here. The original Tron. It's so cool. Warlords. Wow. Primal Rage. Pac-Man. Galaxian. Red Baron. Guys, I am literally in heaven right now. I love all of these games. I play them all the time at home, like on my computer and my assorted video game consoles, but it's just so much better to be able to see the cabinets in person and to be able to play them in person. There's just a special magic to it, and to be in the dark. To be in the dark with this guy.
We're like 80s kids,
I know.
bro, but we weren't born in the 80s.
The vibe in here is just amazing. I literally feel like I was transported back to the 80s. They have the X-Men game. They got Space Harrier, Space Invaders. They have some skee ball and some really old games over here. These ones you can't play. These ones are really old. I understand why they don't want people playing them, because you know, they don't want them to get broken. And these are pieces of history right here. Wow. It's so cool. Iron Claw. That's like the first claw machine. No way. That's like a Nickelodeon. You got Uncle Sam. You can shake his hand. Wow. And then there's like a helicopter game over here. One of my favorites, the Halo arcade game. Look at this really cool wall of video games. It takes you through the history of video games. It starts at computer space, then it goes to Pong, and it takes you through all of the decades. Tron. Wow, look at that. Guitar Hero, Gauntlet, Halo. You can't go wrong with Space Invaders or Asteroids. I've never seen this game before. It's called Airline Pilots. It's by Sega. Dude, this looks so cool. I made a video here like 10 years ago for my gaming channel called NES Ninja. I'll link the video down in the description so you guys can watch it. It's changed a little bit here, but it's still really cool.
More stuff over here.
Fight! Guys, they have these giant controllers over here. They have an Atari controller, a giant NES controller. No way. They have the Famicom, Super Mario Bros. And the NES version. I have this Famicom one. I still need to get this one. I have the one with Duck Hunt, so like the Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt, but I want to get a standalone Mario Bros. Over here is the wall of consoles. This is so cool. They have like every console you could possibly imagine. Wow, they even have the Vectrex. Super Nintendo, Xbox, Sega Mega Drive. Wow. The NES, the Atari 2600. The Famicom with the disc system. The Magnavox Odyssey. Some of the newer consoles like the 360, the PS3, the Wii. They even have a Nintendo Switch, an Xbox Series X, and a PS5. Look at this original Magnavox Odyssey box. That is so amazing, dude. I am just in shock. I'm nerding out right now. Look at this PS1 user guide for software development. These are some of the really old toys that they have over here. Wow. These are so Nice. I'm glad that they take really good care of them and preserve them all.
And then we have like some of the old dolls with the old Raggedy Ann, and then some other toys and stuff. There's like a bike.
Look at these really old playing cards. Oh, here we go. We found the Star Wars stuff. Look at this. That's an AT-AT. Oh my god, this is a Hoth battle set. No way. Snow Troopers. A Tauntaun. A Wampa. I believe that's what the snow monster is called. A Wampa. And then over here they have some Lego Star Wars. I have a Lego X-Wing. I have a Lego TIE Fighter. They got a Y-Wing. Millennium Falcon. This is amazing. Land Speeder. Wow, that's Yellow Luke. Yellow Luke and Yellow Ben Kenobi.
I found his thing.
They got some really cool minifigures over here. Look at the Phantom Menace set down there. You got Jar Jar Binks, Qui-Gon Jinn. You could literally spend all day looking at the toys in this place. Look at all the stuff they have here. This is like the Hot Wheels and Matchbox car area. They got some old Hot Wheels cars. Wow. Look at the Tonka truck. Wow, and then over here they have a whole Age of Empires exhibit. That game's really fun. Guys, look, right over here is the first 12 Star Wars action figures. I'd love to get my hands on these one day. The Darth Vader one is probably my favorite. Sorry. You got Luke Skywalker, Ben Kenobi, a Jawa, Sand People. And I believe this is what they gave out for Christmas. It was like a certificate where you can get like, I think 4 figures, because they didn't have them ready yet for Christmas. So a lot of kids got this in their stocking and they were disappointed, but at least you were guaranteed the figures. Look, there's like an OG Boba Fett figure. Jim Kelly from the Buffalo Bills, he's right up there. They got Emperor Palpatine and Royal Guard. They got some Gundam, Captain America. There's all these cute little stuffed animals over here. Cat in the Hat back there. Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore. There's a cute little bunny. Berenstain Bears. There's a pet rock, another pet rock. So cool. Got some Beanie Babies down there. I was looking at these toys over here and look, another hidden Yoda. Dude, we've spotted Yoda around this place like so many times today. They got some Smurfs. I believe that's Strawberry Shortcake over there. Wow, some Care Bears. My Little Pony, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's like old My Little Pony. No way, they got an E.T. doll over here, no way. I love E.T.
Carousel, that's like when you find a carousel that has the stuff like that, whole circus.
They have some little toy soldiers over here. I believe these are some of the original Barbie dolls. Wow.
I heard original Barbie.
They have some really old Lego sets over here. I believe these were some of the first sets that were made. That's what the sign says. It's so cool. This is awesome. Look at this giant Sonic the Hedgehog statue they have. They also have Lara Croft. My favorite, Master Chief. That is such a cool statue. They got like a Crash Bandicoot painting. There's also Link from The Legend of Zelda. This area is totally new. It's an even bigger video game area. Look, there's a giant Donkey Kong machine over here. Guys, look at this giant Donkey Kong machine. Whoa. This is so cool. It's huge. Wow, this is the World Video Game Hall of Fame. I am just so shocked right now. Guys, this place is huge. It's full of video game history. If you guys are ever near Rochester, you have to come here if you're a video game fan. This place is special. This is so cool. They have one of the original servers that World of Warcraft ran on. How cool is that? I feel like I'm in a dream. They have all this Quake stuff over here. Deathmatch Maker. Toolkit for Quake. Yeah, guys, I am so overwhelmed in here. I don't even know what to show. Like, there's just so much. You just have to come to the Strong Museum and honestly see it for yourself. That is John Romero, one of the original game designers of Doom. And they have an Apple II right over here. They have an original big box copy of Doom over here. This is the original Prince of Persia game for PC. Sadly, it's time to go home. I had a lot of fun there today. That place is just awesome. Okay guys, I am back home from the Strong Museum. I've actually been home for a while now. I just got done editing the video. It's currently like 7:50 something at night. But yeah, this might be one of my longest videos I've ever made for this channel. But I really had a lot of fun filming it. I had a really fun time at the Strong Museum. And yeah, I was reliving a lot of childhood memories today. I loved seeing all the old toys. The video game section was really cool. And yeah, I just had a great day at the Strong Museum. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like, leave a comment down below, and let me know what your favorite part of the video is. Or let me know if you've ever been there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a long vlog. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making it. This is definitely one of my favorite videos I've made so far on this channel. So I'm excited about it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Today was Thursday, January 8th, 2026. I'm Jason, also known as the Black Bean Boy. I love you guys all. Bye-bye.